Hey guys, I wanted to make this quick module as a way to demonstrate some of the webhook functionalities that exist inside of workflows. This is a really cool functionality that makes it so that HighLevel can essentially do anything that you want it to and can interact or integrate with any platform that you could ever want it to. If you don't understand what I'm saying in this, then this isn't going to be super valuable. Maybe this will give, maybe you've heard enough about this that this will be the missing piece that you need. I don't know, but I know that as like somebody who knows as much as I do, I know that being able to receive webhooks and being able to send webhooks out of a HighLevel workflow make it so that I can interact with any software that has an API functionality, any software that supports Zapier integration. I know that I can set up HighLevel to be able to interact with it, and that is a really powerful thing to know. So with that said, webhooks, okay, you're going to have a couple different options. Number one, you can trigger a workflow off of an inbound webhook. And so what that looks like is you're going to click add a new trigger and you just type inbound webhook. By the way, I'm already in a workflow. Obviously, if you don't know how to get here up to this point, then this video is definitely not for you. Turn around, head back the other direction, and let's get you caught up. And eventually this will make sense. So that said, it's not going to let me select one because each workflow can only have one instance of this trigger. But basically you click this and what it'll do is it'll generate this URL. This URL you can now give or put in wherever it is that you're sending the webhook from. So sometimes it's an LOS platform that has a webhook URL that you can send updates to. Sometimes it's a CRM. Sometimes you're doing this in Zapier. We use this for Arrive integrations, right? We're going to take the Zapier trigger and then we're going to send a webhook to an inbound webhook trigger. So there's a lot of different things that you can do. We're using this to communicate between Zoho, which is what we use to manage our agency, HighLevel, which is what we use to manage our marketing for our agency and our client communications. And so that's why we're using webhooks. Essentially that data will come in, and just like anything else, I can now map it to these fields, map that data to these fields. So it comes in inbound webhook trigger. There's all your field names right here. Really cool functionality here. Next thing is the outbound webhook, right? So let's say I want to send a webhook. So if I type webhook, I have two different options here. Okay. Now let's start with a normal webhook. A normal webhook is you're going to have the ability to either A, information, or B, post information. You're going to specify your URL here. And now by default, all of the data related to that contact is going to go as part of this URL or as part of this webhook, including custom field data, including normal field data, including, there's some information on the location, like the sub account. By default, a lot of information gets added in here. You can also come in here and you can add custom data. So you can say loan officer and then hard code it, right? Say John, or I can come in here and I can pick something from there. Okay. So you can map custom data in that way. Yeah. This is going to be your standard webhook action. Now, a custom webhook is a little bit more advanced. I imagine there's not going to be very many people in the mortgage industry that not producing, like not very many people on the production side that are going to be using this, but it is something that we use. It's very cool. It allows you to come in and specify all of your field names, specify exactly what data you want to go in. You could come in here and you could say, you know what, none of this data is actually data that's coming from HighLevel. I just want you to send a webhook where I'm going to set up the format, say this is the data I want to pass. You can do that, boom. And there you have a custom webhook. You have the ability to save your response from this webhook. So again, if you're watching this and you're understanding this, you're probably not in the production side, which is cool because I think that this is valuable for you to be watching if you're supporting loan officers. If you are in the production side and you're watching this and you get this, hit me up because I want to give you a job or at least partner with you, do something with you, right? Either way, this is, again, some next level stuff, but this is part of, as a business owner, as a marketer, as somebody who, technologist, as somebody who understands this stuff, this feature right here is one of the top reasons that I'm so bullish on HighLevel. So that is webhooks, both inbound and outbound, using workflows inside of HighLevel. Hopefully you got something out of this, but stay tuned for the next module, diving into some more higher level functions of HighLevel. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the other side.